I was there for Trump's speech last night. Here are some of the claims he made that I fact-checked. Trump said that under Biden,
we've had the worst inflation we've ever had.
That groceries are up by 57% and Americans have never seen anything like it. That's false. Yes, in June 2022, inflation in the U.S. peaked at 9.1%. That was because the pandemic caused the price of goods and services to rise. But inflation was still lower than it was in 1980, when the consumer price index reached the low to mid-teens. And it came nowhere near the peak seen in June 1920, when inflation reached 23.7%. On immigration, Trump said that under his presidency, the U.S. had
the most secure border.
That's an exaggeration. In 2017, and this included several months of the Obama administration, the number of migrants taken into U.S. custody for crossing the U.S.-Mexico border illegally fell to its lowest rate since 1970. But in 2019, so with Trump still in office, that number was the highest it had been in a decade. He also repeated a claim that migrants spread disease. That's false. It's been refuted by studies conducted on the subject. Other studies have found that immigrants make up a large proportion of healthcare workers, and he linked immigration to a rise in murders that is simply not happening. Trump also repeated lies about the 2020 election.
They used COVID to cheat.
Election officials loosened rules for mail-in ballots in 2020 so that people wouldn't have to risk their health showing up to a crowded polling place. But every single state certified the election, and more than 50 Trump election fraud cases brought before the courts were found to be without merit.